of his stats here, and that man has scored 80 goals so far in 28 matches here at the Nest before today. No, that man Zadok. But what I wanted to point out is his main stage record. That man he has a 73% win rate on the main stage from 11 games played.
Wow.
So that's just to tell you that, as you said, he has conquered that main stage. That's just to tell you that this man knows how to play on the main stage, and he'll be looking to show that again. But quite interesting, this man Ogbuefi using this Al Nassr team with Ronaldo. So it might be a Ronaldo fanboy thing. And I think Zadok, we're speaking here in the comment room, talk about Messi and Ronaldo. He's a Messi fan.
Okay.
I think him seeing this now, he will be more motivated to say, okay, I want to dismantle this opponent just to show that Ronaldo is not the GOAT. But we're looking to see how this one kicks off. And this man, Ogbuefi, pushing from right to left.
I really suggest that Ogbuefi doesn't give Zadok the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't give Zadok.
How can you do that when you know someone? Because one common thing for this man Zadok is, even games where he was losing, all of a sudden you just see a certain level of pressing from him that he immediately brings up, and then you know, next thing you are doing, you are giving the ball away to your opponent, and next thing he's scoring. We've seen people come up in crunch time. People who were leading. Buddy Junior, for example, at the Night of Champions, he was leading 2-1, but that man Zadok, he had other things on his mind. There was an emotional scene from that man, making sure that, okay, yes, I have to come back in this game, because all Zadok needed in that game was just to draw, and he would qualify to the semi-final of the Night of Champions, and he did that. That late press was very, very crucial for him, and he made sure that, okay, this is what I have to do. And now he has to do that again at the main stage. As we're seeing all the other gamers, Campbell also there, that man David knocked out, but still here supporting everyone. Also Skylar Me also at the back also. Other gamers coming here, fellow Nest veteran, that man Curtisley, finalist this season, also here in the Nest. Also looking at that man Lucrative also. We started today with 78 players, but now 32 remain, with 16 about to be knocked out. Who will come out on top in this game? Is Ogbuefi with this Al Nassr team. Oh, it's how? John Felix shouldn't be putting Rudiger off the ball at that moment. I couldn't even understand what this game turns to sometimes.
That's good. You know, shoot. Don't be scared. Shoot.
But one thing I would say is, one idea to say to Zadok's game is, he always almost.
You see that?
I saw the direction. He almost always allows his opponents to kind of like get at him and soak the pressure up almost all through the match, but those moments are what define him, because he ends up getting those counter attacks. Oh, João Felix almost getting that one in.
You know, it's that's FC26 for you.
Yeah.
You know, you just defend, you get the ball back. It's easy to break your opponent down. You know, it's easy, and he's so good at it. He's good at not missing those passes, at laying them, even though they don't have the play styles. He just knows how to do it.
Oh, penalty! You can't be doing the promotional foul in the box.
It was probably an error.
The means for his Night of Champions insight, he wanted to try and do the bruiser, and next thing, the player just went off and they gave away a foul in the box. But Kamavinga steps up. Oh, that man Zadok controlling the narrative by getting the first goal.
This isn't good,
not to give away too much. Or if you watch matches, the matches that are played on YouTube, you did see that also. But almost all the opponents that Zadok plays, they always get the first chance in the game.
Yeah.
So now it's up to you to be able to be clinical and take those chances.
Zadok. You can see the way he's controlling the whole game. He knows that he's winning. He doesn't need to rush his play. Just confuse you a bit. You see that?
Oh, moving out the goalkeeper there is a very, very risky move for this man, Ogbuefi. But Ogbuefi on the counter. Ronaldo, Mane.
Shouldn't waste it. No.
That wasn't a clear and obvious pass, and this man tried to force the pass at that moment.
Now with Bellingham. Rodrigo. Eduardo Camavinga.
Zadok. Oh, great turn! Ogbuefi!
Just like what I told you, conceding one against Zadok, and then on the main stage, the tunnel vision kicking.
The chance he didn't score with João Felix now comes into question. That why didn't I take that chance? Because Zadok has been able to get back into the game.
He's panicking now. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just trying to. And Zadok is very good at playing his opponents. He knows how to cycle that ball at his back. Cycle is in his midfield. Just watching.
The wings is where it's happening. This time with Rodrigo.
He doesn't force the passes. He's claiming the spaces. See? He doesn't force it. He's claiming the
Back,
space.
borrow scoop.
Claiming the space. Doesn't force the pass. Confuses him with the player lock.
Again. The play. Oh, losing the ball at just that moment. But the attack is at the other end. Ronaldo. Turning with Coleman.
Yeah, take over the space if you can. Yeah, that's good. Take over the space. Now look for the play.
Zadok. Trying to defend this scenario. Ogbuefi does well to recycle this one. Moving with Argentina. Oh, that would have been offside.
Wasn't an offside.
I thought the pass to Mane was offside there, because I don't understand why he tried to release the ball so fast. There was still time for him to try and pick out his pass. But Zadok at this end, unable to complete that move.
I think Ogbuefi is an ultimate team player. I can see it from his game. Chaos, make a bukuba for you.
Oh, some battles are going around. King Irons and Chaos going at his way. This man King Irons flexing why he's a semi-finalist. That could have easily gone different ways, or maybe a penalty at that point, because we know how the game can be. Little too much aggression in the box, and the referee blows for a penalty. Over you, I do want to ask. I asked that man Mitch this about the next player indicator for the console, second man switching. For you, do you turn that on for you to know who you're switching to next, or it's something that confuses you?
It confuses me because I don't always use L1 switch. I always use the right stick, so I don't really need it. Why is it telling me who I'll switch to next if I press L1?
Yeah.
I use the second man press and right stick switching, so I don't really need it.
Good knowledge from this man, King Irons. Once you master the right stick switching, there might be things that you might have to turn off. Ogbuefi giving us early glimpse of what he can offer. But this man Zadok, the AI coming up on top in the end. As that man Zadok will say, no level.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Will Zadok be able to keep the 2-goal lead, or will Ogbuefi be getting one goal to make things interesting?
And Bellingham.
Chance! Oh, Vinicius! Off the ball!
Back in play here.
A lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
50 minutes in game.
Mane.
Ogbuefi. I don't think Zadok's defending is quite on another level. I think he's quite up there with the top because we see how he might not be doing too much, but oh, I was expecting maybe a drag back there. The fellow nutmeg would have worked at that point to get Japex into a better position to have a finesse shot. But that man Ogbuefi decided to go for another option.
Zadok is very good at using the AI. Just look, before he comes to commit.
Yeah. Ogbuefi.
You see that? Can you see that he's
relying here?
Second man press and double,
double teaming, partial press.
That's why it's Zadok AI.
As how they say, mastering the meta and the AI is very important when it comes to this game. And who better again to do this than that man, Zadok AI? It's human against machine.
That run? Why?
I think the Ogbuefi had already tracked that, so I think he was right not to take that ball first time. Oh, directional run here, confusing his opponent with the decoy run. It's Belliam. Rodrigo. Where is the opponent? Oh, Zadok! That might be the goal of the episode. He was manually following but the funny thing, he was actually defending the scenario until Zadok had to go back to go and recycle. So at that moment, the whole defense will also obviously be unsettled a little bit. But truly, he actually should have turned on the team press. That would have made things more difficult for Zadok. But it's 3-0. Ogbuefi might be playing, but it's that man Zadok scoring the goals.
He doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Multiple runs, multiple players.
Zadok at this point, it's no longer the league phase. So
that's ruthless.
You need to prioritize game management when it gets to 30 minutes in the game. But he's looking like this man Zadok. My captain is down. And Ogbuefi trying to get another one, trying to get one back in this game, but unable to find that final pass. I did tell you before that I do think that this man Zadok will have a beef with this man Ogbuefi, considering he is actually a Messi fan. Pass. Oh.
The pressure.
I want to make this comment on Ogbuefi's passing. When he's supposed to try and release the pass one time, he won't do that. But when he's now supposed to, when there's no space for him to release that pass, the first time, he will also try and force that pass in. And in the end, it leads to Zadok countering him in this one. Oh, again, just a perfect example of what I just said. Trying to force the pass when it's not there.
Just like I told you, FC has many game modes. He isn't used to 95 rated. He doesn't understand this isn't UT. That they have gold play styles, tiki-taka and 99 rated stats. So he's trying the hard passes.
Yeah.
Those passes most likely might work in UT, but in 95 he needs to be better. He needs to play more like Zadok.
He needs to be more like the AI.
Yeah,
Speaking about passing, I know we've seen how it is, the level of assistance it can be when it comes to passing in this game. Players will just throw some passes and in the end it goes certain way. Spaces where you might not even expect the ball to even come out at all. But from what to see from EA concerning the new game that is coming out, passing is going to be quite different.
Yeah, they said it to be much more.
A little bit more manual. Oh, Zadok! Oh, moving.
The funny thing is that in the next 27, defending, passing will be better.
Manual defending,
will be better, but defending. You see what Zadok does? The second man press, all those things. They won't intercept the ball for you any longer. They won't come for the tackle. You have to be the one to move. Oh, that's a goal. No, yeah, he doesn't have it in him.
I can tell you that match between that man Boyd and Game Boy did end 5-1. The team of the season member coming up on top, and it's over between Zadok and Ogbuefi.